What's going on, guys? This is ep6, and we're here with Vampyr episode 6. As you see in the last episode, it was kind of difficult to find where we had to go, but I finally found it, and let's continue this episode. So, I'll let you guys know that we'll be giving away free giveaways once I hit 100 subs. Alright? Every 50 subs I get, I'm going to choose a random subscriber to give a free merch. Alright? So let's share this video. Let's get the subs going. You guys matter the most. So if you want a free merch, make sure to throw out those this channel out there. Alright? Doesn't mean you're gonna get it though. I'm gonna pick a random subscriber and I will contact you and I will announce who was getting the free merch. Alright? So yeah, let's get this continue on. So every time I get like I said, because 100 merch. Once I get to 100, someone's gonna get a free merch. Then when I get to 150, someone's gonna get a free merch. Then I get to 200, someone's gonna get a free merch. So, you get the idea. But anyway, let's continue on, shall we? But yeah, I found it. I was like, wow, all the way over here, and I went all the way around this area to get to here, but I didn't know it was this way. So anyway, I think we got something. Oh shit. Level 18. That is not our level. Alright, let's just ignore him for now. What is this place? I spot one fire. Level 9, 11. Where am I supposed to go? Alright. Looks like he's trying to break in. He doesn't see me. Even though I should have killed him, but no, that's what it is. I'm going the right way. Okay.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. Let's turn around if I were you. Go on, off you trot. Where did you join the car? A leech! A leech!
Oh shit, he's weakening right now. Come here, bitch. Shot me. Come here, bitch. Oh shit. I need to take care of his little buddy first. How the fuck he hit me? Come here, bitch. Shit, I missed. Alright, now just you and me, bitch. Come here. You're strong. Oh, he's got a shield. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! What? He missed! How the fuck he get me? Wow. I don't know what that does though. When I press L2, he gets like stunned. You see all this red on him. I didn't really check what that does. But how do I get somebody like? If I just want to suck their blood and kill them, what's up with that though? Let's try that again. Oh no, we don't need to go that way. We could just... Oh, wrong way.
Best turn around if I were you.
Oh, nope. We can't turn around. You got the gun, man. Alright, hold on. Time to pull out the gun. I think I got a gun. Hold on. Motherfucker, you want to play with me? Hold on. Hold on. We need to change this shit. What does this do? 2 seconds control. You will block your target blood in their vines, making them defenses. Oh, okay, nah. Blood bar. Claws. Blood spear. I like that. Disappear? No, we gotta change that. Blood mist. I wonder if this will do damage. Hold on. We can try. How the fuck you still alive from that? Hold up. He's about to fire too. He's about to fire that gun. Come here, bitch. Now you're fucked. Yeah, motherfucker. I don't need a gun. I don't want the gun. I don't need a gun. You know, it is useful, but useless. Stun 10 and 3 blood. I haven't used this yet. I don't know what this does. Alright, here we go.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fella.
Uh-oh. Somebody got shot.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Somebody got shot.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing. I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Okay, let's see if we get inside. Investigate the... Truly is. Is there any way of finding him somewhere else? I don't even know if we're going the right way. The fuck? I wonder if we knock one more time, see what happens.
No one's there.
Nope, can't go that way. So he's in the back. But how do we find him? Like... He's right there. So...
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I'm kind of confused here. Nope, can't go that way. It's locked. What the hell's that? I'll find the body. What happened to the body? How do we get around? The fuck?
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Who said that though? There's nowhere I can see where I can go. You know, this way? Oh shit.
This is no place for you, sir. I said go back home! Put an end to you! I hate leeches!
They call it vampire leeches.
Want some of this?
Let's see what this spirit does. Ooh, that was awesome. What the hell is he doing? Oh, this tool. Okay, I'm confused. How the fuck? We're way out of our lead right now. I don't know how to get around.
It's locked, all right.
Can't teleport up anywhere. Wait a minute. Fuck, what the hell? Yeah, we gotta find a way to get up there.
There's nobody here.
He went outside, but how do we get back there? For the lost blood quality. I don't see a way in there. Oh, what's this one doing here?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Really? Well, I don't know what these will do for me, so I'm not gonna buy.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith.
There's no way. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Like, literally. Where am I supposed to go? Like, should I go and see if I go down this way? And then in here? With that? I don't know if that worked. We could try. Nope, it's locked.
It's locked.
So we're fucked again. By the way, guys, just leave your comments down, in the chat, because I do have my tablet on if you guys want to talk. Don't tell me I'm gonna have a problem again. You know, don't know what the fuck to do. Shit's difficult. Investigate, actions. Yeah, I'm investigating. He's right fucking there, but how do I... Like, what the fuck? How do I get in there? Like, there's no way. Can I break it down or something? Like, come on. I can't open it. Won't let me open. Like, seriously.
There's no one in.
Can't teleport up somewhere. Like, I swear, if it says teleport up there, I'm gonna be mad. Like, the fuck? Can't go that way. This game is fucking weird, man. Let's down this way. No, we can't. We're not gonna go that way because that's not gonna lead us to anything. I feel like this is a waste of stream right now, man. I don't like doing stuff like that. Where you see somebody streaming and, you know, they're having a hard time. What's this? Do not church in public. Gotcha.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
There is no fucking... Yo, I am getting mad right now. I don't like... I'm investigating. But I do gotta stand up and look. Hold on. What the hell is he doing? He's just standing there, but... I don't see a way in.
Nobody at home. I will return later.
You'll return later, yeah. But how, it says to investigate. But where the fuck do we go? How do we get back there? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm going back and forth here. I hate when shit how this happened, man. This is a little bit weird. Woman, we heard you already. We heard you. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to investigate right now. Can I see his blood?
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
Does this lead anywhere? Man, don't tell me I go all the way around. We may have to go all the way around. This is some bullshit if we do. Because I don't see why we can't just teleport up somewhere. I feel like this is like getting boring for my viewers. I don't want to bore y'all. Oh, look what we got here now. If we go this way... Oh, maybe, hold on. Maybe we can. Hope we can.
Best stay back, sir. It ain't human. Bastard!
Yep, I'm a leech.
We have to stop it!
motherfuckers. Keep out. Motherfucker, please. Oh, I can't break it, damn it. Alright, so. What's down here? Please. And we can't open this, what the fuck?
I cannot enter.
Bloody hell, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So how do you expect to investigate? Because he's not letting us go through here. He's right fucking there. Alright, what the fuck? Oh shit, my controller died. There we go. How do we investigate? Investigators. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Wow, that was it? That's all I had to do?
Strange man was at the door with the pass for a medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked, all right. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
That's if we're allowed inside a church. Because we're a vampire, remember that. Alright, so we go this way.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Why does this guy look familiar? I seen him in a demo once. Hold on.
Excuse me.
Service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Really now? You looking to bite the shit out of you.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
I feel
This
like
part
killing
of
him
town does
if I
have quite
can.
a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
You again? What do you want this time?
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Well, I guess I can't. Looks like this is a church. Oh, so I know one. Oh shit. Shut up. Damn it. You got me. Yo! Alright, motherfucker, you're nice. How the fuck did he grab me? Come here, motherfucker. You're mine now.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Really now? Yeah.
At your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
My mother loved poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitive nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
Ha!
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
Yo?
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Oh, that's one thing to find out about her.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Oh. Now I know more about him.
What can you tell me about Darius? Not interested in...
Yeah, I already found that.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Hold on. How do I thought you could take someone and kill them if you want. Hold on. I wanna look it up. Because I don't know how to do that, man. Oh, I need some blood sometimes too. I gotta look this shit up because I want to find some people.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney. What? Ah, you're that doctor.
How do you do that? What the fuck? Hold on, can I really do that? Hold on. I hope I can.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, Mike.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Oh, hold up. It's one of these, hold on. No, no. Damn it. Don't have it yet. Would have been a perfect spot to do to suck his blood. Find some innocent people and suck their blood. Give me a paw and I'll be mercy. Find
imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Is that her?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
I understand.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Why? Alright, so she has to be around here. Is that
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
maybe it's this person?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby. Reporter.
There he is.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Where's the mailbox?
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
How long have I streaming for? Okay, 54 minutes.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
What's the hospital? I don't think I what's the hospital yet.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Alright, we got in.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Uh-oh. He's getting hungry.
I can't see.
She sees it of him.
I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
I think I am. I don't know what to do.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Oh, I can't carry on with this. I come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us.
Don't you dare reach for that.
Don't
Don't you dare reach that, girl.
Put an end to this immediately.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Oh, we killed her. Go fuck it. Oh, they came in and shot someone.
I'd step back, sir.
Die, Bernie! My leech is full!
fast to the hospital, say? Alright, so how do we get back there? We came through this way. This way, yeah, this way.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
You again? What do you want this time?
Okay. So I can't right now because it's on 3. This is 3.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
You again? What do you want this time?
Oh, okay, so he wouldn't even be able to do it. Okay, so I think I have to upgrade it. I'll be back for him though. Oh, wait a minute, we have a safe here. We'll do it here. Alright. Where is it? There we go. Where is it? Bam.
I cannot enter.
This one here. There's blood on the goddamn door. I wonder why. Maybe it was wrong to kill that woman, but I thought it would give me another option though, you know, to tell it no. Oh, what happened here? People died. One is dead. Let's see if we can upgrade on the mine thing. What is that spring? Oh, that's it. Now let's see if we're able to do that to him. Against the rise of crime, fight against the rise of crime. Oh, 14. What? Alright, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta keep letting subscribe. Share this video. I have to go walk my dog because he's crying. So, like I said, once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna pick a random sub to give a free away merch. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.